For Chicago hosts, the address is CBS.
You giving me 20 this time, huh?
I'll give you 20.
Let's go. Come on.
Okay?
One.
Oh, it feels good.
The incredible Lucinda Walsh, a Wonder Woman show.
Which is why you don't need me.
What? Tesoro, just give us a moment. What is that?
It's my resignation.
Oh, damn right. Propelled by this, right? How about this? An amateur scooped, drug dealer plunges to his death by Julia Lindsay. Where, you were up on the roof with the guy. Where is your story? Where is your version? Where is the City Times in all of this? Or don't you care?
Actually, I don't.
What happened up there on the roof?
Listen, I gave the cops my statement. Why don't you ask them to tell you?
You are my editor-in-chief.
Not anymore.
And you owe me.
No, I don't. Listen, you don't pay my salary anymore. I don't owe you anything.
You want to resign? You have to give me a reason for resigning. Since you have not given me one, the contract still stands.
I have to find my wife.
Here's the deal, Andy. We want to put a local personal stamp on foreign coverage. Yeah, as seen through the eyes of one of us. You interested? All right, why don't you come on down and we'll talk about it. Great.
Eddie, hey, here's my piece on that wise guy that took a leap off the roof without a bungee cord. Watch it and learn. Huh?
All right, and where can I get a hold of you?
We're going to be down at the courthouse. The crew and I are going back to watch the Hughes gal get hers.
Hughes gal happens to be Katie's sister.
Yes, it's a fact I can't forget, given our soft coverage of the story.
Coleman, I would appreciate it if you would just pretend to have a little sensitivity, okay?
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Okay?
Yeah.
Hey, Holden, you were late for an appointment, but it doesn't say who with.
WAK is sponsoring a blood drive for the clinic. Hey, Ben, thanks for coming down.
Hey, no problem. Have to stop meeting in TV stations like this.
Yeah, well, it might be kind of hard now that I, work here.
Denise is working as my assistant.
Really?
I know I gave you a lot of grief about helping me out, but see, Holden was...
Do what you gotta do. Listen, man, I'm real busy, so,
Okay, come on, let's talk about the blood drive.
Typical. Every time you tell a man something he doesn't want to hear.
He bails.
Well, she hasn't called Kim to testify.
I'm adding Officer Ron Shanks to my witness list.
What, you haven't called enough of Margot's buddies from the force?
This really isn't personal, Margot. I'm sorry you feel that it is.
And I'm sorry I can't put my feelings aside like you. Maybe if I could, I wouldn't be in this mess in the first...
Excuse us, Jessica.
All right, I know. Keep my mouth shut. I can't keep my mouth shut.
You have to. You can't give anything away.
Especially not to the DA.
This DA, this woman has been to my home for meals, for holidays. She's played with our kids. She's shot with me, laughed with me. Now she wants to pin this murder rap on me, all because she's doing her job, just like Hallie, just doing his job.
Hey, you gotta calm down.
You know what? I think I want to put an end to this whole thing. I'm going to change my plea to guilty.
Margot, we've been down this road before. Remember when we gave up the plea bargain?
Remind me again why I did that.
Margot, listen, stay cool.
We just have to prove to the jury that you're a woman who's incapable of committing the crime that Jessica painted in her opening.
Oh, Eddie. Eddie, I gotta go to
No.
Not a good idea.
It'll look like you're trying to influence a witness.
Eddie? She subpoenaed Eddie? Oh, This is really unbelievable. She would have subpoenaed you if you weren't still legally my husband.
Well, fortunately, I still am your husband, and I'm not going anywhere.
Much to your mother's chagrin. You should have seen her face when you walked in here, Tom. She can't believe that you're going to stand by me. I mean, I think even Bob has taken himself off my fan list.
Look, I'm sorry that you're having to deal with that. I'll be right back.
Honey, are you all right?
Me? Fine.
I'm just so thankful you decided not to represent her.
Mom?
I really think she's so selfish to even want you to be here in court.
Margot didn't want me here.
Well, given the testimony...
And you don't know the whole story.
Oh, please. The evidence is as clear as it can be. We all saw Margot fall for Alec Wallace.
Mom, if I were you, I would watch what you say, unless, of course, you want your 2 grandchildren to grow up without their mother for the next 20 years.
So, that went well.
Let's focus on what is important.
Oh, for God's sakes, I could feel the daggers across the room. You know, it's not enough that I've gotten myself into this mess. I've caused this rift in your family as well. Hal is out there looking like he's lost his best friend. Jessica's burying me to make a name for herself. Eddie can't even look me in the eye.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
Just go talk to him and tell him that it's okay, anything he has to say up on the stand. Eddie? Eddie, how are you doing?
Margot, I'm sorry.
Nothing fits like a glove unless it's the new Crest Multicare Flex toothbrush. The only brush with this unique multi-flex head. It fits the contours of your mouth to clean even the most deep down, hard to reach places. The Crest Multicare Flex toothbrush. It fits like a glove.
It's time. Time for your heartburn to kick in because your heartburn relief gave out. It happens 2 or more days a week, even though you've treated it and changed your diet. That frequent, persistent heartburn may be due to acid reflux disease, potentially serious.
It's Prilosec time. Time to see your doctor about prescription Prilosec. Your results may vary, but for many people, Prilosec provides 24 hours of complete heartburn relief with 1 daily dose. Ask your doctor for more information about Prilosec and if it's right for you. The most common side effects are headache, diarrhea, and abdominal pain. 24 hours of complete heartburn relief is possible. It's Prilosec time.
You wear it but don't notice it. What is it? My skin, my pantyhose, my Carefree Ultra Thin Panty Liners. So thin you won't even notice it. New Carefree Ultra Thins, the thinnest ever, so you'll feel nothing but clean and fresh. The look? A shower of marquee diamonds set in 14-karat gold. Now 50% off. The holiday jewelry sale at JCPenney.
What's a great way to keep a baby's skin healthy? Help keep it dry in America's driest diapers. Huggies. Huggies Breathe Dry system dials up the airflow more than any other diaper to keep skin drier than any other diaper. For skin that's dry, beautiful, healthy, try Huggies Ultra Trim diapers. Keep these cheeks dry, and you'll keep these cheeks smiling.
People heard the explosion. We saw pictures of the oil slick.
I read the reports, Lucinda.
Look, you know, it's terrible. It's awful to have to accept that your wife is gone and that she's dead. I understand that, but you mustn't torture yourself like this.
I have made up my mind, so why don't you take that out of the trash, put it together, and file it?
Wait a minute. Wait. All right. What transpired? What transpired up there on the roof? What did the guy say to you?
We're back to him, huh?
Dear, let me tell you something. You know, you started out and you said, you accepted that your wife was dead and you wanted to go out and avenge her death, right? You accepted that. I understood that. Now all of a sudden you think she's alive and you got to go find her?
I'm in denial.
What did the man say to you?
starting to get on my nerves, Lucinda.
Come on. Tell me what he said. Come on, just tell me.
You'll never know.
Oh. That's a sadistic trick. Typical of a person like that.
The guy was Vicky's bodyguard. That is the last person that saw her.
You know, it's Alec Wallace taunting you from his grave. Don't give him the power.
Don't. Take this away from me.
Okay. So you're gonna go gallivanting around the world now, searching for your wife, Vicky. I don't think that she would like that.
You have no idea what my wife would want.
No, I don't know anything about her. I didn't know her. But I do know that this doesn't make sense.
But maybe not, especially from someone who's never loved anyone more than she loves herself.
Oh, you want to abuse me? Fine. Go ahead. You want to abuse me? Do that. Go on out. Go out. Spend the rest of your life in a pursuit that is pointless. Go. Go with my blessing. Go.
Well, now hold it right there, Missy. Who are you, and what have you done with my granddaughter?
Oh, you know, for the first time in months, I have nowhere to go, no place to rush off to, nobody to check in with. It is heaven.
I never thought I'd see the day.
What?
When Lily Snyder would have too much time on her hands. So that's why you're gussying the place up, huh? Yep. You know, it looked just fine before, if you ask me. And don't you people hire decorators to do this kind of thing?
Well, I thought I'd do something new with the trim. Do it myself. What a concept, eh? Look, I want you to tell me which one you like better. I don't know. This one or this one?
You know what my Black Angus do when they spend too much time in one pasture, don't you?
Pave the fence?
No. One of the girls takes it into her head to redirect the herd. So she'll lead him up to the fence and back again. And up to the fence and back again. You keep waiting for him to change that pattern, to go in a circle, or maybe charge that fence or anything. But she leads him up and back.
English. English, please.
They're bored stiff, Lily. It seems to me you may be suffering some of the same.
Can I get off the roller coaster now? I mean, after the year Holden and I have had, please. This is exactly what I want.
Uh-huh.
That's right. Holden has gloves working at WOAK. Luke loves school. Faith is great. Abigail's here, and that's great. All I care about is this paint.
So that's what you really want, huh? Just keep counting your chicks, picking up your span, and restacking your pantry?
Sounds good to me. What?
I never figured my granddaughter for comfort over excitement. Charge that fence, Lily. Don't give in to boredom. Charge that fence.
So we'll run PSAs with information about the blood drive starting next week.
Best way to get the word out.
Lily and I know how important donors are. That bone marrow transplant saved Hope a lot of pain and problems in the future. Speaking of which, the best perk of my job, seeing this little girl every day.
I'm on a break now, but if you need me, I could take her.
No, that's okay. I want to go check on the overnights.
Oh, the ratings just came in. I was on my way to the fax machine now.
Oh, good. You want to walk me over to the production office and we'll go over tonight's segments?
Yeah.
Hey, great support staff, man. They make you look good.
Well, thank you. Good to see you.
All right.
Bye.
Take care.
Is that all you're gonna say?
What am I supposed to say?
You don't understand why I took this job, do you? So you're ticked off about it.
No, I'm not ticked. You made it plain. You need to prove you can live your own life. And what I don't get is why it's not a handout when it comes from Holden, but any help from me is. Maybe one day you can clarify that for me. Right now, I gotta go.
No, wait, Ben, come on. I want to talk about this.
Denise, I can't say or do anything right when it comes to you.
You know what? Your mommy has got to learn to keep her mouth shut.
Denise. Hey, I didn't mean to startle you.
No, I'm sorry. I just,
Well, you and Ben were into something heavy, yeah.
Yeah, but it'll blow over. If you're looking for your mom, she's not here. So.
No. I'm looking for Holden. He wanted to talk about my supplying news stills from my overseas assignments. That could be really interesting opportunity for me. So, is this part of your job description? Babysitting the little pumpkin here?
Actually, Hope is mine, Andy.
Well, I don't get that. What do you...
Well, to make a long story short, when I got pregnant, my life was going, nowhere. I mean, I couldn't take care of myself, let alone a baby. I just thought that she deserved more than that, so I gave her up. And after that, a whole lot of crazy stuff happened, and Hope ended up with Lily and Holden. It's okay, sweetie.
David Stenbeck switched those babies, and Hope was yours?
Yeah. I mean, by the time they got their biological baby back, my whole life had changed. I mean, I'd started school, I got a steady job.
Ben.
Yeah, Ben. And I spent some time with Hope, and we connected, and I realized that I wanted to be her mom, full time.
Wow, that had to be tough.
Yeah, but finally, Lily and Holden, they understood that Hope, she needed to be with her mama. And we worked things out.
Wow, I don't know how to put this, but, there's something I really need to ask you.
Here's your regular homepage. Here's i1.com. It's free. You use it like Yahoo, Lycos, or other search engines. Only i1.com gives away $10,000 every day, $1 million a month, and $10 million on tax day. Which one would you choose?
$10 million with no strings attached?
Yep.
It's a good thing she didn't know about this last year.
Introducing i1.com. Why wouldn't you?
What is desire?
Desire, for me, it's one man, the one who loved me before I was Heidi.
Desire is the new shape of sexy.
Desire is love.
Desire, only at Victoria's Secret.
They are the Weekend Warriors. They play for pride and some lasagna from Hamburger Helper. Delicious cheese and a rich, hearty tomato sauce your family will love. Who's the MVP now? Hamburger Helper from Betty Crocker. What a great idea.
Of all the things you might have with honey, the best may be Honey Cough and new Honey Cold. The only line of cough and cold syrups that combine effective medicine with real honey. Honey Cough and new Honey Cold. A natural choice for coughs and colds. From Robitussin.
I should have used Preparation H. Cool it fast. Introducing Preparation H Cooling Gel. Cools on contact for fast relief. New Preparation H Cooling Gel cools on contact.
Everyone's mouth is different. That's why there's new Aquafresh Flex Tip. It's the one with an extra yellow tip that adapts and helps clean hard-to-get-to places ordinary brushes may miss, and it's gentle on gums. New Aquafresh Flex Tip. The tip adapts for a custom clean.
Tonight on 60 Minutes 2, why would he confess to a crime he didn't commit? Because the police used electric shock on him. Plus Jodie Foster on John Hinckley. Tonight at 9, 8 Central.
So I've been really trying to keep it together. Not like it was when you and I first met. Those were some pretty bad times, and they even got worse. I made lots of bad mistakes. But I don't mean you and me. Look, back then, Andy, I didn't know who I was or how in the world I was going to make it living.
Well, that's called survival.
Yeah, but I was hanging out with people that were going nowhere fast, the same as me. But I tell you what, one good thing did come out of all that.
Yeah. I was just wondering.
And I am never going to let her down, you hear me? I am going to be the best mother that any baby has ever had. I swear to you, I am.
Raising Hope alone, that's not going to be easy, though. I mean, being a single mom, that's got to be tough.
You're doing all right. Better than, right, sweetie? Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so. I think she lucked out.
Look, Andy,
No,
I'm
no,
really
I
sorry.
mean it. I mean, she really lucked out. She's got her role model. She's got a strong, independent woman, and she's gonna do just fine. So are you.
Thanks. It really means a lot.
Well, I mean, if anybody deserves a happy ending, I think it's you. Well, let me go talk to Holden. I'll see you guys.
Okay. That was close. And he didn't even ask who your father is. I don't have to lie.
My father's dead. I gotta go in there and answer a bunch of questions that I don't want to answer, and she asked me how I'm doing?
Eddie, I wish to God that I had made different choices, or that Alec had made different choices. Maybe if we had, then we would have found out sooner that he's your father, and the two of you would be off on this trip together now, leaving everything behind.
Including you. Save it, Margot. You found out that Alec and I were going away alone, and it ticked you off. It's the reason he's dead.
Would you please just listen to me?
What are you doing? You can't talk to somebody testifying for the DA. You know that.
Well, then, that pretty much leaves me in isolation, doesn't it? Because Jessica has got all of my friends and my family on the list, including you.
This will all be over soon.
It's really a little too late, isn't it, Tom? I mean, what have we got here? Let's get real. I'm supposed to listen to a ghost who's telling me to remember something. You think Alec will testify for me, huh? No. I'm supposed to look for something that's buried? What the hell does all of this mean?
Court's back in session.
Not circumnavigating the globe yet?
I'm sorry, I was out of line when you and I fight, but we always fight fair. And when I said that you loved yourself more than anyone else, that was below the belt.
Oh, were you referring to me?
I just came back to take back what I said.
You're having a lot of trouble leaving the room, aren't you? Could that possibly be that you two realize that this is just a wild goose chase?
Don't analyze me.
Oh, darling, I wouldn't dream of doing that.
So I was just different before Vicky.
How?
I had dark sides.
Mm-hmm.
To me, the world was just a pit of hopelessness and despair. People carving into each other and looking out for themselves. And Vicky, she saw exactly the same planet. And when she looked at it, it was full of peace and love and joy, all the good stuff. And I just wanted to be like that.
Be like a good guy?
I don't want to be like I was. I can feel the dark coming back.
You know, sometimes you have to hang on to the memories of the past if they're going to help you get through the hurt in the present.
I close my eyes and I see her smile. That's what she brought into my life. Light and joy, and without her, it doesn't make any sense. I would come home, and at the end of the day, she would smile, and just everything would fall into place. Instant order in the universe. So if there's one chance that she's out there.
He was needling you.
What he said may have been meaningless, but I have to find out, because right now I need some hope.
Do you need false hope?
In order to function, yeah. I can't run the City Times. I can't run myself. You need to find yourself a new editor-in-chief, Lucinda.
As far as I'm concerned, the contract still stands.
You
course, Satan. You know that, with a poison-tipped pitchfork.
I'm your salvation.
Feel like you're just moving dust around?
Don't kick it up, pick it up.
Introducing the High Performance Cloth from Scotch-Brite. Its unique microfibers lift and capture dust and fingerprints.
Don't smear it up, clear it up.
Use the High Performance Cloth over and over.
Don't toss it out, wash it out.
The new High Performance Cloth from Scotch-Brite.
Don't pass it up, pick it up.
Another 3M innovation.
Look what Daddy gets.
When you make a Spamburger hamburger, perfect. Watch out, because it's so good.
I got it.
It's gone. Spam, so good, it's gone.
Sweetie!
New Wizard candles are designed to remove odors in the air for a light, clean fragrance. Wizard scented candles, fragrances that change your world.
I was about as miserable as a girl could be. Heartburn worse than yesterday's coffee. And pain. My antacid didn't do the whole job. And Pepsid takes so long. Then I tried Alka-Seltzer. It just plain worked better.
Alka-Seltzer, the only one with the medicines to relieve all your symptoms.
It really works fast.
And only Alka-Seltzer has the effervescent power to speed relief.
Alka-Seltzer. It made a believer out of me.
Get better relief. Get Alka-Seltzer.
This year, give the gift that shows you care. From wrenchhead.com. With over 1.5 million brand name parts and accessories, you'll find the perfect gift for any car buff on your list. Wrenchhead.com. Parts online all the time. Now with free shipping and gift certificates for the holidays.
For this woman, deception is everything. She's got blood on her hands and hate in her heart.
I found someone else to take the fall.
Is she cunning enough to cover her tracks?
I'm here for you, whatever you need.
There's never been a better time to get into it.
Somebody's setting me up, and they're doing a damn good job of it.
Guiding Light, weekdays.
Think World War II is over? It isn't for him. Wait till you see why tonight.
CBS tonight. Frosty's back to back.
Let's make a party out of it.
And he's cooler than ever. Celebrate the 12 days of Christmas with Frosty and Frosty Returns tonight.
Listen, I don't want your single malt scotch. I don't want anything from you.
Oh, yes, you do. Yes, you do. I mean, you need clout. You need people to open doors for you so that people talk to you. Now, do you have all that? Do you have investigators?
I know private investigators. I'll manage.
Do you know the Aviation Commission? Do you know people at the FBI? Do you know Larry Hollingsworth is Larry to me?
Lawrence Hollingsworth, head of the special unit.
Yeah, and he's like that with the head of the FAA.
So what? So what? You're gonna help me find Vicky?
You catch on quick.
No, you think I'm delusional? No, this is your way of holding on to a good editor-in-chief, isn't it?
And a good friend, I hope. You know, only you would even consider passing up this wonderful single malt. It's older than you are.
To good... Whatever.
I hope you find... I mean, I hope the search is successful, and I hope you find her.
So do I. Deal.
Good. Okay, now I can get back to my trainer. You know, you could do with a little jogging in place.
You know, after all the kidnappings, terrorists, explosions, and rats, and I think I've had enough excitement for one person in a lifetime. Holden and I have worked very hard to get where we are right now.
It has been quite a journey, hasn't it? Not many couples would have made it. And you and Holden seem stronger than ever.
We've never been so close.
Well, I guess there's a chance that you won't find domestic bliss too tame.
Too tame? I think you have me confused with somebody else.
Who?
My mother?
With domesticity? Oh, no, that is something Lucinda never got the hang of. Tell you one thing, though, your mother is one heck of a powerful businesswoman.
That's absolutely right. Spends all day making deals on the phone, back and forth, never ends. My life is full, and my mother's is it's empty.
Well, one thing I can say for you, you've always known your own heart. And you know that there is nothing that I would like more than to see you live happily ever after. Oh. Right now, I had better go upstairs and have a visit with my great-granddaughter before she goes down for a nap.
Okay, so we have camera blocking all morning long, and then we tape in the afternoon. Excuse me. Hello?
So how's your day going?
Lily. It's better now that you've called. What's up?
I miss you.
I miss you.
Do you want to do something about it?
What'd you have in mind?
Dinner, just the two of us tonight.
Just the two of us. Now, there's something I can't seem to remember what that's like. What about Abigail? Do you think we should leave her alone?
Alone? Have you forgotten about Faith and Luke?
You want Abigail to babysit?
No, Janie can stay, and Abigail says she has to study tonight.
All right, I'll make a reservation. Someplace romantic.
Counting the minutes.
Bye-bye.
Hey, I'd be happy to make that reservation for you.
You would?
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
You know, I wish I could do more for you. Holden, you've been so great about this whole Margot thing.
Hey, I guess Molly has a secret admirer.
Somebody bought out the florist.
Yeah, look at this.
Oh, guess again.
What? Oh, this can't be for me.
Open it.
Not everyone has the guts to do what they feel they have to. I should have said I'm proud of you because I am. Love, Ben.
I guess you might want to take your lunch hour now.
Yeah, I think you got that right. So, thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. The DA and I are in complete agreement on one point. Alec Wallace was a very bad man, a career criminal. Did you know that just before his death, the district attorney's office had mounted a major felony case against him on a number of counts, including murder? In fact, there's not a person in this room, not the Oakdale PD chief of detectives, not even the district attorney herself, who didn't want to see that man put away for a very, very long time, and with good reason. Have your photograph taken with him, wind up dead, every one of them. Go to an airplane hangar to meet him, get shot. Ask too many questions about him in a bar, and you come this close to getting blown up. Let's face it, the man had a lot of enemies, many of whom, like Alec Wallace himself, had no moral compunction against killing. And in his personal life, he was certainly no paragon. He walked away from his very own son. Not even a penny in child support. He left his son's mother alone, destitute, with no visible means of supporting herself or her child. She ended up out on the streets. Alec Wallace drove that woman to a life of using and dealing drugs that led to a tragic early death, which left his son motherless. The very same son who days before Wallace died had learned that Alec Wallace was his father.
You shut up, all right? You shut down, filthy mouth. What, you think you can say anything you want about my parents, huh? Why? Because they can't defend themselves, right now I will have you. Was it enough you killed my father, huh? Was it enough you shot him? You had to drag his face through the mud? Get him out. Get him out.
You killed him twice, Margot. Twice. I hope you're happy with yourself.
I need you to find these people now.
Okay, boys. Release the hounds.
Searching for someone at your car insurance company after dark? At Geico Direct, we're here 24 hours a day. In fact, one 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
George, the Sprint store at Radio Shack was a great idea for holiday shopping.
Only at Radio Shack, when you give any Sprint PCS phone, you'll get gifts too. $30 back by mail and a free Astro Millennium Countdown clock ornament. The Sprint store at Radio Shack.
Do you want your parties to be really special? Try Rocher, the European speciality your guest will adore. Smooth chocolate, crunchy hazelnut, a luxurious taste sensation. It's more of a party with Rocher.
The Martins have just discovered something incredible about their robot.
Have a good day, sweethearts.
Have a good day, sweethearts.
He can feel.
He shows characteristics like curiosity, friendship. Good night, sweetheart.
Good night, Andrew.
Now, he just has to convince the world.
It's about following your heart. You have a heart, Andrew. I feel it.
Robin Williams.
I am trying to make something of myself.
Bicentennial Man.
Jump. No! Out the window.
Rated PG. Special sneak preview this Saturday.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much.
Now there's loads of Hallmark Christmas cards for just 99 cents. You'll find them at your Hallmark Gold Crown store and in the Hallmark aisle of stores everywhere.
I love you, baby. Squint your eyes and look closer. I am 32 flavors and then some, and I'm beyond your peripheral vision, so you might want to turn your head. I am 32 flavors and then some.
Hi, I'm Catherine Anaya. Today on Women to Women, sex addiction. It doesn't just happen to men. We'll find out how women are also affected. Plus, how to tell when your dog needs someone to talk to. It's true. We'll meet the dog whisperer today at 4 on Women to Women.
At Albertsons, we know how important it is for a family to find low prices and quality products. That's why we have our terrific Bonus Buy program. Hundreds of items throughout the store at greatly reduced Bonus Buy prices. Savings in addition to our everyday low prices. No card needed. Just look at the bottom of your receipt to see how much you saved. Albertsons Bonus Buy program. It's just one more product of our happy marriage. Albertsons, great service and low prices together like never before.
Hang on, baby. I called Western Dental. They're nearby and they can see you today.
At Western Dental, we've been treating tooth problems for over 50 years and helping you avoid them through regular checkups. Great dentists, affordable prices.
What a relief.
Call 1-800-757-6818. Smile.
What a baby.
You've got Western Dental.
Please make a gift donation to the CBS2 Giving Tree and Toy Drive.
Their practice is out there. Way out there. The address is CBS.
The jury will disregard that outburst. Let's all take a few minutes to collect ourselves, shall we? 10 minutes recess.
All rise.
Cass, how could you do that? How could you even imply that Eddie had anything to do with his death?
The only defense open to us is reasonable doubt. Anywhere we can find it.
Eddie's outburst could be grounds for a mistrial.
Possibly.
So you publicly demolish his whole world in front of everyone?
Eddie, calm down, okay? Because you have to go back in there.
Oh, no, I'm not going back in there.
You
no
have
way.
to. You've been subpoenaed by the DA.
Yeah, well, you know she can stick that subpoena, right?
Eddie, we'll set the record straight as soon as I get you on the stand.
Nope, the freak show is over.
Eddie.
I am not testifying.
Did you believe what you just said in there?
Damn straight I did.
Well, then for the jury to hear it and believe it, you're gonna have to say it again calmly and under oath. Otherwise, it just doesn't count. Will you get that camera out of my face? Turn it off.
Eddie, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Back off, Margot.
Never cared about Alec. You just played a joke. It was just a big lie. It was all an act.
Come on, let's get you back inside.
No, please listen to me, Eddie. Please, I never meant to hurt you.
Keep your client away from my witness.
Margot, believe you why? You're just like everybody else. All the people who sucked up to Wallace just because he had money and power. Well, you know what? You're not gonna get away with it, okay? You're not gonna get away with trashing him just so you can get her off.
Come on.
Well, let's see. We got feds, FBI, 24-karat PIs. You got it a lot here, young lady.
Hey, the best part of the whole thing is, you don't have to go gallivanting over the Western world. You can just coordinate things from here.
And you've got yourself an editor-in-chief.
Somebody's got to do it. And you've got to stay in overdrive. You know that. You got to stay in overdrive. Or else you hear the silence. Hey. Would you like to stay to dinner?
There's a couple things I gotta take care of. Maybe I can help another one of Mr. Wallace's victims, but I want to thank you. I mean that.
Hello. Work me till I stop thinking.
Thanks for the flowers. Beautiful.
Not half as beautiful as the sight of you at my door. So what do you think? Should I risk it? Ask you to come in?
Then what?
Guess we'll find out.
In this life, there's just no stopping. No break for a hacking cough. No rest for a raw, sore throat. Aches, fever. But when you're desperate for relief, there is TheraFlu. Fast, powerful, hot liquid therapy. With the first sip of that soothing hot liquid, you feel relief is on the way. Soon your throat is soothed, your cough calmed. Maximum strength TheraFlu. Now in new honey lemon chest congestion and cough. Instant comfort, powerful relief.
If you're one of the 36 million people who wear dentures, this is big. New 5-Minute Polydent cleans stains, then forms an invisible PolyShield barrier so you feel fresh all day. 5-Minute Polydent with PolyShield.
Want free greetings and great gifts for the holidays?
Just click me, baby.
Use your mouse to say more at egreetings.com, where you can choose from thousands of free greetings and easy-to-send gifts. Say more, give more. egreetings.com.
Just click me, baby.
A sensual revolution. Barely there. Underwear that's there, but barely. Smooth. Seamless. Uninterrupted comfort. The end of ride-up. Sensationally soft. Barely there underwear. Nothing feels better.
There is a minute in each morning where a full day of being big and strong on the outside starts off first with being big and strong on the inside. That minute was made for Minute Maid. A taste as fresh and ripe as morning itself. Help keep your bones big and strong and squeeze the day. Now you can squeeze the day with the smooth, exotic taste of Orange Passion with calcium.
See, these colors do nothing for her. I was thinking more of like a deep teal would be much better.
Teal.
Yeah, see how much better I look up against this color? How my eyes just kind of pop? I think it would really work for Molly. We both have blue eyes, so I don't know. It would be what I would want if I was the angle.
If we get some juicy footage at the courthouse, Detective Love's boy toy is turned against her. That woman is gonna fry.
Kellerman, last warning. I'm not gonna tell you again.
You know, I think you underestimate Miss Peretti. Why is that? Katie's a professional. She wants to play in the big leagues. She needs to learn how to take the heat, huh? Now, we're gonna have to work straight through to edit this by the 10 o'clock news.
Katie's not on this.
Well, we need a PA, and she's the only one we've got. Unless you want me to hire somebody new.
No, I'll do it. It's my job.
Great. I'll see you back in 5. Bring the logbook, okay? And, can you grab me a cup of coffee?
Yeah.
Thanks, Peretti.
You know, I really don't think that you should be in a room with him all night going over footage on Margot's trial. I want to stick around.
I can't ask you to do that.
You don't have any choice.
But what about your dinner date?
Well, you'll understand. I'm gonna go call her.
You working it, Peretti? Huh? Let's take a tip from a pro. You can only kiss up to the boss for so long. If you want to move into Molly Collins' chair, you're gonna have to be more creative.
You're hateful.
Here you go, girl.
Oh, that was great. I really...
Sorry. Hi.
Oh, it's my lovely daughter. Hi. Sensei, thank you. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh.
Bye-bye. That's wow.
Hi, honey.
Yes.
You look very pretty.
Thank you very much. I have a date with my husband. I came by to borrow a gardenia from your greenhouse, if you don't mind.
A gardenia from my greenhouse. You got it.
I'll be back. Just kidding. Okay. I'll be right off. Hello? Hey, hold on. I was just telling my... But that's okay. It happens. I understand. Yeah, I'll have dinner with my mom, and hopefully I'll see you at home later. You too. Bye.
Hey. Trouble in paradise?
Holden and I are great. There's just an emergency at the station. It happens.
Nothing more?
No, nothing more at all. How many times did I stand Holden up when I worked at WOAK? You know, you're starting to sound like Cal.
Of course I sound like Cal. What?
Cal, I came by my house and he started teasing me about how I'm, I don't know, too content. Thinks I have too much time on my hands.
Huh? Honey, was I wrong encouraging you to put Holden to work at WOAK?
No, Holden loves it. He loves it there. He's very happy, and I'm happy. And look at me, I'm happy.
He thinks she doth protest too much.
I'll be right back.
Thank you for toning down the rest of your opening argument.
You know what you're doing, don't you? You're cutting your defense right out from under us.
Hey.
How are you doing?
Hey, we made it to the first day.
Yeah.
That's something.
Listen, we're going to take Casey to dinner. We're going to see if Adam wants to go with us.
Oh, good, good. I really appreciate that.
Sure, see ya.
Well, Cass, trying to stay out of jail has pretty much cost me everything. My friends, my family, my reputation, my job. That's shot.
How'd it go? Well, did Hal fill you guys in about the guy who was supplying roofies to Wallace?
Yeah, it's too bad it's not much use to us since the witness is still dead.
Cass, I didn't push the guy,
Cass
all right?
didn't mean
No,
to imply
you don't know him like I do. We go way back.
Jake, okay, you know what? This isn't helping. It's not. Just thank you for getting information about the drug. We now probably know what Margot had in her system.
Hey, and that it causes amnesia.
Well, the good thing about amnesia is it usually wears off eventually.
Eventually, it's gonna be too late.
It could all come back to you any second.
I really appreciate the optimism here, guys. I really do. But we all know what we're afraid of, that what I remember could be even more incriminating.
I just wanted to thank you.
Thank me?
Yeah. See, I've been real broke up thinking that somebody I cared about killed my father, but after today, I'm gonna have no problem hating you for this. No problem at all.
There's a very small window in the life of baby vegetables when they're extra sweet, extra tender. And at Bird's Eye, that's exactly when we pick them. Bird's Eye baby vegetables. Bring a little wow to your table.
The look? A celebration of diamonds and gold. The Millennium Heart Pendant, just $99.99. The holiday jewelry sale at JCPenney.
Your clothes may be designed for the Gentle Cycle, but many regular detergents are not. Gentle Cycle Woolite is designed for the washing machine, and there's no shrinking, stretching, or fading. Trust Woolite, gentle by design.
Hamburger, this is Small Fry. We're pulling into McDonald's.
Roger, Small Fry. 2 Big Macs and 2 $1.99 hamburger Happy Meals.
That's 2 Toy Story 2 Happy Meals, and that's an order. Seems to be based on Disney and Pixar's new movie. Looks like 5 toys each week. Platoon of 20 in all.
Enough to take over a small planet.
I see Woody, Jesse, Potato Head, you're there too.
Ooh. What's with him?
Did somebody say McDonald's?
Now you can make pores look smaller just by washing your face with new Neutrogena Pore Refining Cleanser. Alpha and beta hydroxy acid and microbeads make pores less visible. Skin is instantly smoother and more even. Neutrogena Pore Refining Cleanser. This was worth waiting for.
Howie, think fast.
A piggy bank? Cellular phone? Are you trying to tell me something?
Yes, you can buy me this for what's in this.
Buy a cellular phone for as little as a penny and get a free $50 check for airtime to help keep your family in touch. Only at Radio Shack.
Knowing I was gonna get you over here, I'd have sent you flowers sooner.
Well, you know, it just wasn't the flowers, it was the card. I kind of liked, I loved what you wrote.
I meant it. Proud of you. You wanted to prove that you could take care of yourself and hope, and you've done it.
Well, it's just the first step.
So are the flowers.
Well, you know, something else great happened today. Andy, he showed up at the station, and he saw me with Hope. So, I told him.
You told him?
Yeah, that Hope is my daughter.
And?
Well, he didn't ask who the father is, and I just kept my mouth shut.
So you relieved?
I feel great. It's like this huge weight was lifted off of me that I didn't even know I was carrying around.
Yeah, well, it was there, believe me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad you finally talked to Andy.
Yeah, well, things are starting to look up a little bit.
So, what can we do to continue this trend?
I just don't want you to lecture me, that's all. You know, when you were growing up, all you wanted was power, money, success. And you have all those things now, and you... Look, you live in here, you live in this house, and you're home
This
by
is the
yourself
way my
most
life
of the
is.
time.
Don't you change the subject. Get it off you.
Which is what?
What Cal was saying to you. What are you doing? Are you inventing drama where it doesn't exist to avoid being the happy homemaker at home?
What? How many times do I have to say that I'm happy before somebody believes me?
You don't have to say you're happy, darling. If you just are happy, you'll convince everybody, and you'll even convince yourself.
Get him out. You killed him twice. Margot. It's too much background noise. We need a clean in and out point. Let's hear it again. Get him out. You killed him twice. Margot. Yeah, it's almost there. Henry, we need to get this right. You killed him twice. Margot. Twice.
How did I get to this place? How did this happen to me? How did I end up hurting so many people that I love?
Don't put all the blame on yourself. I started the ball rolling a long time ago when I believed Emily about you and Eddie, and we just got off course and we started moving further and further apart, but we are no good apart. We make the wrong choices because each of us is half of a whole. We are soulmates. So no matter what happens in this courtroom, no matter what you and I have done in the past, we belong together.
Where does this school go? Or that firehouse? You tell